style, swinging in, and is a fair ball, and Wayzata wins it. Tampa Park back to state for the third straight year.
Hello and welcome to Sports Jam. I'm John Jacobson.
It's Thanksgiving week and the fall season is just about over. We'll have championship game highlights from adapted soccer plus Maple Grove State football semifinal game this week on the show.
And we'll name the best of the Northwest and our all-area teams in soccer and volleyball.
But first, the state girls swimming and diving meet. We have strong performers in the Northwest suburbs, and some of them showed up on the medal stand in the AA meet. The U of M, the site for the meet. The 200 medley relay. The team from Minneapolis wins with Cindy Zhao anchoring Wayzata to a second-place finish. In the 200 freestyle, Edina's Kelly McCarthy and Ashley Post are 1 and 2. Armstrong sophomore Sierra Smith takes third place. In diving, Wayzata senior Ellie Morrison is the top local finisher as she places 6th. Wayzata's Jordan McGinty was disqualified from the individual medley, but she swims well in the 100 free, finishing 2nd to Roseville's Piper Dew. In the 100 butterfly is a very close race at the end, and Hopkins junior Molly Meelan takes gold with a time of 55:36. We talked to Meelan and McGinty about their races at state.
Through all my training and every single race that I swam this season, I was thinking about this race at this meet, and I was just pushing myself so hard to get this outcome.
The last turn, my underwaters seemed like they're better than they usually are, I guess, and then at the end looked like she just got me, but it was a really fun race, and both Remy and Piper are really good competitors of mine, so it was really fun.
Here are the final team scores in Class AA. Edina wins for the 2nd straight year. The runner-up is Minnetonka, and Wayzata is 3rd as Lake Conference teams take the top 3 spots. In Class A, Visitation wins for the 5th straight year, followed by Hutchinson and Delano. Breck is the top local team in 4th. Breck's Sailor Hawkins wins the diving competition, with Taylor Williams of Benilde St. Margaret's racing to the 200 freestyle title.
For the first time in a few years, no local teams will be playing for championships at this weekend's Prep Bowl. Maple Grove faced Eden Prairie in the first of the Class 6A semifinals last week. No score in the first quarter, but the Eagles end this series with a 37-yard field goal by Antonio Montero. Eden Prairie leads 3-0 after 1. Maple Grove moves the ball in the first half, both on the ground and through the air. Curtis Haugen to Evan Hull. A 9-yard gain on the pass gets the Crimson inside the Eagles' 10. But 2 plays later, on 4th down, Hull is stopped short on this rush. Eden Prairie defense turns the Crimson away without any points. Maple Grove's defense is solid for most of the first half as well. Watch this run by DJ Johnson of Eden Prairie. Seemingly stopped as he runs to his left. He'll come back to his right. He'll run out of his shoe at the 20-yard line, and then he's off to the races. Johnson runs this one 67 yards all the way down to the Maple Grove 12-yard line. That set up another Montero field goal, and it's 6-0 Eagles at halftime. In the second half, Eden Prairie really starts to control the line of scrimmage. Montero up the middle for a 9-yard touchdown. That makes it 13-0 Eden Prairie, and that's the score after 3. The Eagles add 2 more touchdowns in the fourth quarter, which makes the final 26-0. Eden Prairie meets Minnetonka in the Prep Bowl in Class 6A Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Saturday was championship day at the state adapted soccer tournament. Both finals had a team from our area vying for a title. Park Center playing Chaska and Friends in the CI final. Philip Warzy carries it up the left side for Park Center, and he rips a hard shot for a goal to tie it at 1-1. Alfred Kona gets the steal and lines it up for a shot that gets through for a goal, and the Pirates grab a 2-1 lead. Then Warzy wins the battle near midcourt. He goes long distance this time and sneaks it in the short side to make it 5-2 Park Center. The second half, and Warzy is stopped out front. Jose Gutierrez Peralta sticks with it and knocks it in to give the Pirates a 6-3 edge. Warzy has a big game. He'll turn and score one of his 6 goals as Park Center wins its 3rd straight CI soccer title 11-4.
It's been a war to me, everything. Win 3 times in a row, right? So it's me everything. Everything to me, everything. It mean the whole wide world to me.
I I lost all 3 of my defensive players and my goalie last year to graduation. So we were just hoping to be a 500 team this year, hoping that we would play well enough to get back to the state tournament, and never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd be sitting here with first place medals.
In the PI division, the Robbinsdale-Hopkins Mound West Tonka Robins rattled off a string of 7 consecutive state titles from 2008 to 2014. Robins were hoping to add another championship as they met Dakota United in the title game. The Robins strike first as Calvin Gert sends the pass across to Marcus Brady. His shot gets through the Hawks goalie for a goal, and it's a 1-0 Robins lead. Late in the first half, Riley Wisniewski sticks with it for Dakota, and he banks the shot in off a defender and in. It's tied up at 1. It's a low-scoring battle, and Dakota gets the winner here as Cooper Wilson steals the outlet pass, and his shot just trickles over the goal line. Robins have to settle for second with a 2-1 loss. Park Center took third, and Anoka Hennepin won the consolation title. So a very close loss there, Jay, for the Robins.
Yeah, low-scoring battle in that one, and a very good season for Park Center in both of the divisions. Next up, we name the top players in the Northwest Suburbs in boys and girls soccer with our Sports Jam all-area teams.
Welcome back to Sports Jam. Since we started the show some 20 years ago, we've named all area teams in the fall in soccer, volleyball, and football. Here is the 2017 Sports Jam girls soccer team.
That's an easy one for Aguado.
We start in goal, and Armstrong's Ana Aguado. The senior keeper makes our team for a 4th straight year. Aguado faced over 160 shots on goal this season and still posted 5 shutouts. She was named All Northwest Suburban Conference. Our defenders include Wayzata's number 14, Megan Maleka. The junior helped anchor another strong Trojans defense this fall. Maleka was named All-Conference, All-State, and second-team All-Metro by the Star Tribune. Benilde St. Margaret's number 2, Madison Stokes, is a 2-time All-State player for the Red Knights. The senior was a Miss Soccer finalist in Class A and ranked the top player in the Metro West Conference. Stokes played on a defense that allowed just 12 goals all season and posted 11 shutouts. Maple Grove's number 12, L.J. Kolodge, made first-team All-State this fall. A dominating defensive player, Kolodge played D on a team that posted 16 shutouts with a goals against average of 0.44. The all-conference player also took most of the team's offensive free kicks. Number 6, Eva Brewer of Wayzata was solid on defense, but a threat to score, too. The All-Lake Conference junior scored 8 goals this season, while adding 6 assists, helping the Trojans reach the Final Four in Class 2A. Now to the midfield, and Maple Grove's number 14, Meredith Hawkinson. The All-State senior was named Miss Soccer and Metro Player of the Year as she helped the Crimson reach the state tournament for the first time in school history.
Hawkinson with it here and scores! What a play by Meredith Hawkinson!
Hawkinson scored 19 goals and added 10 assists, finishing her career as Maple Grove's all-time leader in assists and points. Hawkinson's teammate number 11, Mia Omar, also makes our team. The junior scored 8 goals to go along with 5 assists on her way to being named second-team All-State. Omar also made the all-tournament team at state as the Crimson finished second in Class AA. Hopkins number 6, Lavin Douglas, with a bright spot for the Royals this season. A 3-year starter for the Royals and the team's leading scorer, Douglas was named All-Lake Conference for a 2nd straight year. Ticino Gray senior number 11, Lexi Serene, played a solid midfield for the Eagles this fall. The team's leading scorer in 2017 was an All-Northwest Suburban Conference player.
Here's a chance, Kalkar with a shot in the goal.
Our forwards include Wayzata's number 8, Marissa Kalkar. Despite a late-season injury that kept her out of the postseason, Kalkar netted 20 goals and 11 assists this season. The senior was All-Conference, All-State, first-team All-Metro, and a Miss Soccer finalist. Champlin Park's number 6, Alex Lotz, was a dangerous scorer for the Rebels. Lotz netted 11 goals to go along with 6 assists for an improved Rebels team this fall and was named All-Northwest Suburban Conference.
I was going to say, look out, Lotz is right there.
Number 19, Manon McMahon of Maple Grove, was a great finisher at forward for the state runner-up Crimson. The junior scored 14 goals, adding 11 assists, and was All Northwest Suburban Conference. Wayzata's number 2, Lily Gilbertson, was the Trojans' second leading scorer this year. Gilbertson notched 10 goals and added 12 assists. The junior was named All-Lake Conference and All-State. Also on our team, Heritage Christian Academy junior number 20, Taylor Scott. Scott has twice been named first-team All-State in Class A and is a 4-time team MVP for the Eagles. He's also a 3-time All-MCAAL Conference pick. It's a great collection of talent, the 2017 Sports Jam girls soccer team. And these players were very good too. Here are the honorable mention selections for girls soccer.
We had some very good boys soccer in the area this fall also, with Wayzata and Totino Grace winning state titles and Maple Grove reaching the semifinals. Here's our Sports Jam All-Area boys soccer team. We'll start our team with a potent group of forwards. Number 10, Patrick Weah, helped Wayzata to a state title as a sophomore. The first-team All-State pick is fast, strong, and creative, tallying 20 goals with 15 assists while being named Trojans Team MVP. His brother, number 11, Clarence Weah, was just as dangerous for Hopkins. Despite facing constant double and triple teams, he had 21 goals and 6 assists, and his game is growing. Clarence is an All-Lake Conference pick. Number 5, Herbert Endeley, had a fantastic junior season for state Class A champion Totino Grace. Highly skilled, Endeley piled up 34 goals against a mostly Double-A schedule, and his presence opened the field for teammates, leading to his 14 assists. Endeley earned All-State honors. Number 20, Jeff Clune, was a dangerous weapon for state semifinalist Maple Grove. The senior used his speed and strength to score 12 goals with 5 assists. Clune scored the winning goal for the Crimson in the state quarterfinals.
Holy cow.
Rounding out the forwards is Champlain Park's number 7, Fidel Cabor. Cabor missed some time with an injury, but still scored 13 goals with 8 assists. He's clever with the ball and was team MVP and a second-team All-State pick. Our midfielders include number 10, Eric Smits of Brack. The junior earned first-team All-State honors in Class A, scoring 9 goals with 8 assists for the section runner-up Mustang.
Very nice kick.
Number 8, Eric Williams, was a key performer for Wayzata, with a knack for well-placed free kicks and shots on the net. A second-team All-State pick, Williams had 16 assists to go along with 6 goals for the Trojans.
Look at this. Up in the corner.
Number 11, Colin Matzold of Totino Grace, is a great two-way player. The All-State pick had 15 assists, while also chipping in with 7 goals for the Eagles. He was an all-tournament pick in the state tourney. Number 8, Riley Gill, was a clutch performer for Maple Grove, scoring 4 times in the postseason. Gill earned all-conference honors and had 5 goals and 5 assists overall. Number 17, Stuart Sane, was a crafty performer for Wayzata as a junior. The All-Lake Conference selection is a strong leg and can score from long distance. Sane had 8 goals and 10 assists. Our defenders are led by number 3, Drew Gallinson of Wayzata. The first-team All-Metro and All-State pick is great at winning balls in the air and chipped in with 8 goals and 5 assists offensively. He's the Trojan Pride winner for the Double-A champs. Number 9, Jack Leckler of Maple Grove, played some at defender and some at midfield. The junior earned All-State and All-Metro honors for the Crimson with 9 goals and 6 assists. He was their team MVP. Number 20, Elan Quezada, earned team MVP honors for Osseo. Considered a great leader and very tactically aware in front of his net, Quezada earned all Northwest Suburban honors for the improved Orioles. Number 9, Justin Nacklin, has played up top for most of his career, but moved to defense to help his Park Center team, and it paid off. Nacklin was Pirates team MVP and an all-conference pick, as his team allowed just 13 goals in the 15 games after he moved to D. Nacklin had 3 goals and 4 assists. Number 5, Drew Collins of Champlain Park, shut down some of the best attackers in the Northwest Suburban Conference. The junior was an all-conference pick and earned the Rebel Award. His 1 goal was a memorable overtime header against Park Center. Our goalkeeper is Park Center's Hassan Kamara. The senior had a 1.07 goals against and earned first-team All-Metro and honorable mention All-State honors while controlling everything in the box. It's quite a group. The Sports Jam All-Area Boys Soccer Team. These players were nominated for the team and had strong seasons. Here are the honorable mention picks for boys soccer. Congratulations to our team members and thanks to the coaches for their input.
When we return, we head to the court for our Sports Jam All-Area Volleyball team. Stay with us. Champlin Park and Hopkins both qualified for the state volleyball tournament this fall. Those two schools are represented as part of the 2017 Sports Jam volleyball team. It's a strong group of hitters this year, led by Armstrong's number 12, Lauren Clark. The junior led the Falcons with 325 kills and has now topped 1,000 in her prep career. Clark was named third team All-Metro by the Star Tribune and is committed to Penn State University.
Out on top of that ball and knocked it down for a kill.
Hopkins number 9, Anna Erickson, was an All-Lake Conference and a second team All-Metro pick this season. The number 1 offensive weapon for the Royals, Erickson racked up just over 500 kills on the year, including 63 in the state tournament. Champlin Park's number 3, Emma Schmidt, led the Rebels in kills. The junior totaled 467 this season, helping the Rebels win their 4th straight section title. Schmidt also set in some rotations and was second to Izzy Ashburn in sets. He was named All-State and second team All-Metro.
Champlin Park rallies, survives, and wins.
Maple Grove's number 11, Lexi Preed, had a solid season. The junior led the Crimson in kills with 280. One of the top right side attackers in the Northwest Suburban Conference, Preed is already a 3-year letter winner for the Crimson. Benilde St. Margaret's number 3, Maisie Jackson, was a tough hitter for opponents to stop. Junior topped Benilde with over 360 kills. Verbal commit to Northern Iowa. Jackson was named All-Metro West Conference for the 3rd time and also 3rd team All-Metro.
Jackson, big swing in the kill.
Benilde's number 52, Carter Booth, dominated the middle for the Section 6 3A runner-up Red Knights. The 6'6" 8th grader led the state in solo blocks with 106. Like teammate Jackson, Booth was named All-Metro West Conference. Our setters include Hopkins number 13, Tara Lee. The senior racked up over 800 set assists on the season for the Section 6 3A champion Royals. Lee also led Hopkins in ace serves and was named 3rd team All-Metro. Champlin Park's number 11, Izzy Ashburn, is a 3-year starter for the Rebels.
Ashburn outside to Schmidt, who pounds it.
The setter and hitter led the Rebels in set assists and recorded her 2,000th career set this season. She was effective in the rotations as an outside hitter, too, finishing with over 200 kills. Ashburn was 3rd team All-Metro and is verbally committed to Wisconsin. We have a solid class of liberos this season. Osseo's number 2, Taylor Kwan, was voted the Orioles team MVP this year. She finished with a team-high 442 digs and was 3rd in set assists. Kwan was named All-Northwest Suburban Conference. Maple Grove's number 13, Allie Hinsey, is a strong passer and a big part of the Crimson's success this season. Hinsey finished with 430 digs and has now reached 1,000 for her career. Hinsey also recorded 31 aces and is one of the top liberos in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Champlin Park's number 6, Caitlin Weimerskirch, is an all-conference libero for the Rebels. An excellent defensive player and passer, the junior recorded 418 kills, 27 aces, 261 set assists, and a hitting percentage of .362. Weimerskirch is a 3-year starter for the Rebels. Armstrong's number 4, Maddie Zanenko, captained the Falcons to a 20-8 record, their best in over a decade, and a 2nd-place finish in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Zanenko is described as a strong leader in the program and was named the team's most valuable player. It's a terrific group, the 2017 Sports Jam All-Area Volleyball team. And here are the honorable mention picks for volleyball. Next week, we unveil the selections for offense and defense on the Sports Jam football team. J-Talk's Turkey Trot Hockey with the host Wayzata Trojans when Sports Jam returns.
Welcome back to Sports Jam. It's Thanksgiving coming up, and that means Turkey Trot Hockey. And CCX proud to sponsor the tournament once again, hosted by the Wayzata Trojans. We're joined by a couple of their players and also Coach Pat O'Leary. And starting with Matt Bratton, you know, how much fun is it to get the season started with a good tournament, especially against such good competition like that?
Oh, it's a blast. You know, playing against Maple Grove first, and then whoever shapes out in that Hill Murray, Holy Family, Edina game is going to be unreal. Whatever happens, happens. You know, it's a blast though. Always fun.
You guys coming off a nice playoff run last year to reach the state tournament. You know, how much enthusiasm is there for Trojans hockey this year?
Oh, we just want to get back. We want to get back and win. You know, winning's our thing. We want to get back winning. That's how we do it.
Thanks for joining us. Have fun on the Turkey Trot. And Alex Solly, another returner here for Wayzata. You know, how much fun is it to get the hockey season started, to be back out here with the boys?
It's a lot of fun to be back out here. Starting the year off against some good teams. It really gives us a good test where we're sitting, and it's a lot of fun to be back out here with the guys playing again.
Obviously on that Thanksgiving weekend too, a lot of families are around, a lot of alumni come into the games. Does that add to it a little bit too?
Yeah, the stands are always packed. It's a great time to come out there after not playing all off season stuff, getting legs fresh and getting out there and seeing the stands packed. It's really a good time.
The main rink at Plymouth had a lot of work going on over the summer. You know, is that going to be nice to see the sort of the debut of the new look rink too?
Oh, it's beautiful in there. Angles are still a bit rusty, getting used to those, but we'll get it nailed down by the time it's game time, and we'll be ready to go.
Alex, have fun in the tournament and good luck all season too.
Thank you.
And Coach Pat O'Leary, you're bringing back a pretty good group, it looks like, from the team that went to the state tournament. You know, how do you feel about the way things shaped up so far this week?
It's good. You know, I mean, we're going to be a senior-laden team. I don't know the exact numbers, but this is definitely one of the higher teams of seniors that I've had. You know, starts in the goaltending, and you know, 3 solid defensemen that are seniors, and you know, our 2 captains, Ness and Schmidt. You know, have played tons of games for us, are very dynamic up front, and they're going to be great leaders for us. And so we're excited for, you know, to get going and get guys in roles and seeing how they do under the pressures.
We've been saying that these teams in this Turkey Trot, I think, are kind of at their peak. I mean, I think Wayzata and Edina have had a long run of being pretty strong, but Maple Grove and Holy Family have jumped up to be right up there with everybody else too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, it's both of those teams are putting out college players every single year and are very deep and do a great job developing their players as the season goes on, and both have very dynamic teams, fun to watch. So all 4 teams will be able to skate and all will be physical, and it's going to be a great weekend of hockey.
Pat, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much.
Pat O'Leary, the head coach of the Wayzata boys hockey team again. They are the host for the Turkey Trot tournament coming up Friday and Saturday at Plymouth Ice Center. We'll have live coverage Saturday of the 3rd place and championship game on CCX Sports. And we'll leave you with a look now at the schedule for the tournament.
It's a good look here. Got her head up and just ripped it into the net.
It's winter fun for the whole family on December 2nd at the annual Crystal Winterfest at the Crystal Community Center. Find out more at ccxmedia.org under Cities and in the Community.
And that will do it for this week's Sports Jam.
Next week, we name the Sports Jam All-Area Football Team, plus highlights from the Turkey Trot Hockey Tournament. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.